Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we are going to learn English behind the Legend of Northland. So let's start. A Legend of the Northland is a ballad. A ballad is a poem narrating a story in short stanzas. This poem is a legend of an old lady who angered Saint Peter because of her greed. So this poem was written by Phoebe Carey. She was an American poetess and was born on September 4, 1824 and died on July 31, 1871. So let's begin with our poem. Away, away in the Northland, where the hours of the day are few and the nights are so long in winter that they cannot sleep them through. So, by this first line, we can get to know about the place. The place is Northland, means North Pole, where the days are so small and the nights are so long, where they harness the swift reindeer to the sledges when it snows, and the children look like bear's cub in their funny furry clothes. So there an animal called reindeer used to pull a sledge. In this picture you can get to know that what is sledge and what is a reindeer. So here you can see that two children are sitting in the sled and a reindeer is pulling it. Now those two children are looking so cute and they're so funny as they are wearing a furry cloth. Furry cloth is a cloth which makes people warm. So let's see another stanza. They tell them a curious story. I don't believe it's true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. So the poetess is telling a story to the children, and she's saying that she don't believe that the story is true or not, but she's saying that maybe that tale will give a lesson. Once when the good Saint Peter lived in the world below and walked about it preaching just as he did, So there was a good Saint Peter who was just walking in the world. He was living on the earth. So he came to the door of a cottage and traveling around the earth, where a little woman was making cakes and baking them on the hearth. So when he was just walking around the earth, he was traveling around the earth, he came to the door of a cottage where he saw there was a little woman who was just making cakes, was baking cakes. So she was baking them on the hearth, and being faint with fasting, for the day was almost done, he asked her from her store of cakes to give him a single one. So Saint was on fast and the day was almost done. So he knocked the door of a cottage and asked her for a single piece of a cake. She made a very little cake, but as it baking lay, she looked at it, and though it seemed too large to give away, so what she did, she started rolling a cake and she baked it. But when she looked at it, she thought that the cake is too large to give to the saint. Therefore, she needed another and still a smaller one. But it looked, when she turned it over, as large as the first had done. So what she did, she put that cake aside and she started baking another cake. But when that cake was done, she was just looking at it and it was just as large as the previous one. Then she took a tiny scrap of a dough and rolled it flat and baked it thin as a wafer, but she couldn't part with that. Now what happened? Again she scraped a dough, again she take out a small dough and started rolling it, and she make a very thin wafer, but still she was not happy to give that cake. She was not just going to give that cake, she was just thinking that this cake is also as large as the previous one. For she said, my cakes that seems too small when I eat of them myself are yet too large to give away. So she put them on the shelf. Now she said to herself that when she used to eat her cake, so that seemed too small. But as she need to give a cake to another person, the cake are looking so large, so she put that cake on her shelf. Then good Saint Peter grew angry, for he was hungry and faint, and surely such a woman was enough to provoke a saint. Now what happened? The good Saint Peter was too hungry, and he just asked for a single cake. But the woman was too selfish that she hadn't give a single piece to the saint. So the Saint Peter grew angry, and he said, "You are far too selfish to dwell in a human form, to have both food and shelter and fire to keep you warm." So Saint Peter said to the woman that she's a very selfish woman. She don't deserve a comfortable life. She don't deserve to have both food and shelter and that fire that keeps her warm in that winter season. Now you shall build as the birds do, and shall get your scanty food by boring and boring and boring all day in the hard dry wood. Now Saint Peter said to her that she will become a bird, a woodpecker, and she will not going to get all the facilities which she have right now, and she have to search for her food and have to make her own shelter to live. Then up she went through the chimney, never speaking a word, and out of the top flew a woodpecker, for she was changed to a bird. Now she hadn't speak a word, and she went to the chimney, and at the top of the chimney a woodpecker flew as she was changed into a bird. She had a scarlet cap on her head, and that was left the same, but all the rest of her clothes were burned black as a coal in the flame. Now she had wore a scarlet cap on her head. That was same. That wasn't just changed. That was same, and that was it on her head. But the clothes that she was wearing were burnt. And every country schoolboy has seen her in the wood where she lives in the trees till this very day, boring and boring for food. Now, every country, the schoolboy of every country seen her as she was a woodpecker, so she have to work for her food, she have to make her shelter. All day she used to work, she used to do hard work. So, this is the end of the poem. If you like it, then don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon so you will be the first to get all my videos. See you soon. Bye bye, and thanks for watching.